Ring the nutritionist. Lakini it's been too long. 2 good years, I remember. That's the first time I did my YouTube channel, and I've not posted since 2 years ago. So today there's something I need to talk to you about. My pregnancy journey. And you guys, let me ask you something. Have you ever thought that sometimes when you get pregnant, you just like, you don't need to talk to people, you need to be alone? I have 2 beautiful children, 2 beautiful daughters. But now, I'm talking about my first pregnancy, right? So, it was back in 2019. Actually, let me start before that. It was back in 2018. And you know, me and my spouse had been searching for too long for my baby. And I just thought, I was sitting down and thinking like, I'll never have a baby. I was crying myself at night all through. And wondering, really, am I going to get a baby? Really, am I going to get pregnant? So, this is what had been happening. Me and my hubby had been looking for a child for so long, like the whole of 2018. We had been looking for a baby. Every now and then, I did my pregnancy tests. But every time I did a pregnancy test, it was negative. So I was actually thinking that I'm barren. So it came to, we started in January, we went to August. Each month I was doing those pregnancy tests, but nothing was showing up. But now, one day in December, I told my hubby that we should come home for his show up case, because he had never come home to show himself up that we're together. So we planned in December that he was going to come for the show up. So before the show up, this is what had happened. My grandma, do you guys believe in these family things, those family things that, and taboos that say that any member of the family can actually block you from maybe getting pregnant and such things? So actually what happened that December, before the December we had planned that my hubby should come for the show up, my grandma, my mom's mom, was actually staying at our place, at our home, because she has been ill, and my mom, who is a nurse, was taking care of her. So I came home in August, and I and my grandma were having a talk. And so she was really negative about me getting married to this man, because actually he was not our tribe. He was from Mombasa, and he was a Giriama. And now my grandma was just telling me that if I get married to this man, I'll be eaten. Like, actually kukuliwa. Like, they don't know those people well. They don't know their taboo. So she was really against that. And it came to a point, even my family, actually my sister, my mother, all of them were really against me getting married there. And I was so furious. I was so bored of talking about this thing. And you know, when you love someone, you've already loved someone. So when we were talking with my grandma, I just told her I was fed up with the talk of talking about my boyfriend every time. So I told her, Grandma, just leave me alone. I've decided that this man is the one who's going to marry me. So I need your blessings, you know. So I don't know what came over my grandma, but she told me that it's okay. She calls me Ntagu. You know, Ntagu are meaning for that I am married. I am born after her. I am born after her. So she calls me Ntagu. So she told me, Ntagu, I have blessed you. If this is the right man that you have chosen for you, just go ahead with everything you want to do. I have blessed you as my Ntagu. So that was on August, and we are planned to come for the show. My hubby and Prime to come for the show up in December. So I went back to my place where we were living, and I told my husband what my grandma had said. Do you trust me? And you know, some things are just they're just, I don't know what I can call it, but do you know, I don't know what miracle happened, but we had planned with my hubby when he comes, and when we continue searching for a child, when you're not getting the child, we had planned to go to the gynecologist so that they can look at me and see whether there are any mistakes in my womb, any mistakes in my ovaries. Okay, so trust me, when my hubby came in December, the plans went well. They knew my mom and they knew my dad. They met my mom, they met my dad. And what happened after that actually will shock you. So my hubby came in December 2018. My hubby came to my place in December 2018 on 20, actually it was on 26th, after Christmas. And God is a God of miracles, because when my hubby came, trust you me, something happened. And after my grandma told me about this blessing, something happened. So actually, when my hubby came and we went back the same day after he came, after the Christmas, that was on 26th, we went back to our place after when he met my parents. And when we went back, we stayed, and I started feeling really weird. I was really thirsty at night. I started wondering, what is wrong with me? I usually would wake up my hubby at night and tell him, hey, I feel thirsty. I'm really thirsty. Can you please offer me some water? So something else happened, and you know, it was actually almost my period days. So I was thinking that it's the periods that are coming. But little did I know, I was to be pregnant. My first baby, a baby that I was looking for so long. So this is what happened. On fast, so that I can really know that I am pregnant, on fast, which was a new year, 2019, after all those my symptoms of feeling thirsty at night, my breasts were engorged, I was feeling really pain, but I thought it's the periods that were coming. But I was wondering, I don't usually have these symptoms. So on fast, we actually were going for some shopping so that we can come back and cook. You know, it was a new year, so we had to cook. So we had planned with my hubby that we should go to go get some meat and come and cook. So when we are going, I started telling my hubby, I really feel like I have a craving for watermelon. And my hubby started joking and laughing at me and telling me that I was pregnant. But I didn't want to believe that, because I had been searching and I have been looking. I was even disappointed with myself, and I didn't even believe that I could be pregnant. So he started joking at me and telling me, you're really pregnant. But I told me, just stop joking with me, because if at all I go and get the test done again and find out that I'm not pregnant, I'll be really disappointed. So we went to a butchery actually. We were to get some meat and some few things for the new year. So I saw a watermelon. And do you know what I told my hubby? If you don't get me this watermelon, I'm not going to eat that meat. Actually, and he started wondering and asking me, Kwani, what is wrong with you? I told him that I need that watermelon. Actually, I need that watermelon and I feel like I'm going to puke. So we got the watermelon. Actually, we got a half of it. I told him I'll eat a half of it. we got the watermelon, we went to the place, the butchery. The funniest thing is that, do you know those weird things, and when you're pregnant you don't feel like eating anything, you don't feel like the smell of anything is just boring, it's just disgusting. So we were to get goat meat. My hubby, we went together. But now when I came near the butchery, that smell was just yuck. I felt like I'm going to puke. Like, I told my hubby, you just go, get the meat, and we should go home. So I went back, he got the meat, and we went home. Do you know what happened, you guys? After taking all that meat and after buying all that meat, I didn't even eat anything. Actually, I told him I am not going to cook this meat. I don't like the smell of onion. I don't like the smell of this meat. I'll just eat my watermelon. And I just got out of the house and told him, you'll do what you'll do. You'll cook your meat, you'll eat your meat. I'm not going to eat anything. My hubby wondered, and he was actually really mad because I told him that he's going to cook himself, and it's a holiday, we're supposed to be together. But I didn't know. For me, I didn't know that I was pregnant. So I went outside there. So he was cooking the meat. I went outside there. I sat down and started wondering, kwani, what is happening with me? Why am I feeling that my body, I'm feeling weird? So my hubby finished, he called me, but I didn't even eat. We slept that night, and the following day, I decided that I'm going to take the pregnancy test. The place that I was working was a hospital. So that morning, we decided with my hubby that when I go to work, I'm going to take the test. But we are not yet, we had closed for the holidays, so there was no one in the hospital place. So we had to go together, get a pregnancy test, buy a pregnancy test, so that we can come take it at home. That's what we did. We woke up on 2nd, we went, bought the pregnancy test, and came back home. And I had a test. And to my shock, actually, I was really pregnant. There are 2 lines on that test. You can see right now is, when you're going through so many things in life, when you're going through so many trials, just trust in God, okay? And today, I'm going to end my video there, but I will be continuing with my series, okay? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button for more of my videos. Thank you. Ciao, guys.